European Commission President Ursula Von der Leyen is on a two-day visit to India, where she will be meeting top government officials in a bid to strengthen India-EU strategic partnership. This is Ursula's first visit to India as the President of the European Commission. Now, during her visit, European Commission President will also meet President Ramnath Kovind and will hold bilateral talks with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The talks with top Indian officials will include a wide range of issues, including that of climate change, security, defense, cooperation in the Indo-Pacific. The ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, of course, will also be part of the discussions. Now, EU-India's broad economic agenda, which includes free trade agreement, will also be a key focus. India and the 27-member bloc have maintained steady trade ties over the years. The India-EU leaders meeting in May last year also set new milestones with the decision to resume trade talks and connectivity partnership between the two. EU is one of the largest investors in India, accounting for 16% of total investments that the country received between 2015 and 2020. Ursula has also been invited as the chief guest of this year's edition of Raisina Dialogue, which will take place tomorrow. And for more on this, WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal is now joining us live for more on this. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, European Commission President is on a two-day tour to India. She will be meeting top government officials in a bid to strengthen India-EU strategic partnership. Now, what can you tell us about the key areas of focus and the agenda for the next 2 days?
Well, today is the first day of her visit, and today the focus clearly is environment. She spoke at an institute, and now in a short while from now, she will be speaking at the International Solar Alliance. This is basically an India-led initiative on climate change, and it was proposed by the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi way back in 2015. And since then, more and more countries have participated in. But tomorrow will be the main day of engagement in terms of her meeting with the Indian Prime Minister, the Indian External Affairs Minister, calling on the Indian President, and of course the Raisina dialogue as well. But by and large, next 2 weeks is all about engagement with Europe. She is the second European leader to visit India since we saw the visit of the UK Prime Minister as well earlier in the week, and now she's in the city, and this visit coming in the backdrop of course the Russian invasion of Ukraine. So that of course dominates the agenda as well, but Europe will be focusing more on convergences than divergences. Convergences like on climate change, on green energy, green transition, on of course issue of counter-terrorism. Indo-Pacific is something where EU is keen to take a lead on. There are of course divergences on issues like Ukraine, but by and large there is an understanding on what India has been saying, India's viewpoint, given that India is reliant on defense needs on Moscow. And when it comes to energy, there has been criticism but of Europe, because Europe continues to import energy from Russia, while of course India's intake from Russia when it comes to energy is far less.
Right, absolutely, Siddhant. Thank you so much for joining us with all the updates on this. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.